Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm a Pilates physiotherapist at My Physio SA. Today we're going to be talking about a variety of spinal stretches that you can do to maximise your mobility and flexibility. So the first stretch we're going to do is a cat-cow movement, trying to arch our back up towards the ceiling, tucking our bottom under. And then we're going to poke our bottom back out, letting our spine sink down towards the floor. Coming back up, arching through our spine, and then coming back down, allowing your bottom to poke out, lifting your chest and arching through the back. This movement I would recommend doing in each position nice and slowly, as I'm doing now, and 3 to 5 repetitions in each direction. From here we can go into our child pose position by bringing our bottom back towards our heels and reaching our fingers forward as far as we can. I like to anchor my fingers to the floor, gently pulling back through my arms so I feel some gentle traction through my shoulders. I then take nice deep breaths between my shoulder blades to maximise the stretch through my ribs. And holding this for 3 breaths. To maximise this stretch and stretch the side of our body, we can also walk our hands around to one side. Walking around as far as you can. In this position I'm walking to the left. I'm placing my left hand on top of my right hand and gently pulling back through my right arm so I can feel a stretch down through my ribs and shoulder. From here I'm going to maximise that stretch by taking a nice deep breath into the open right side. Again, you can hold that for 3 breaths and then repeat on the other side. So we're going to start with a roll down. For our roll down, we're going to take a breath in. Tummy breathing is fine. As we breathe out, we're just going to bring our chin down to our chest, feeling a stretch from the base of our skull to the base of our neck. From here, we're going to try and isolate from the top of our body down, slowly rolling forward. So on the next breath out, I'm going to allow my shoulders to roll forward. I can now feel the stretch from the base of the skull to between my shoulder blades. From here I'm adjusting the top of my body, following that stretch as it moves down through my rib cage until I feel the stretch coming down into the lower ribs. On the next breath out, I'm allowing the stretch to move into my lower back. And when you can feel the stretch from the base of your skull all the way into your lower back, you can allow the pelvis to roll over the ball of the hip, reaching down towards the floor. At this point we breathe in, breathing out, allowing the pelvis to roll back over the ball of the hip, keeping the rest of the body rolling forward. On the next breath out, stacking through the lower back, stacking through the lower ribs, opening up the chest, and then lengthening the neck, coming back up and into our standing position. I'd suggest doing this 3 to 5 times and really focusing on that isolation down through the spine, making sure that we're not just bending everything as one unit. So now we're doing our book opening stretch. For this exercise, we start lying on our side with our arms in front of us, our knees bent so that the soles of our feet are in line with our bottom and our thoracic spine. We take a breath in, just breathing into our belly. As we breathe out, we reach the top arm up and over, using it as a lever to maximise the stretch through the upper part of our spine. We take a deep breath in here and breathing out, closing it down. If you want to increase the stretch in the shoulder, you can bring the arm up and overhead, feeling a little bit more of a stretch through the pec. Again, deep breath, closing it down. I'd suggest doing that 3 times on each side with a deep breath in between. From here we can also do a lumbar rotation stretch, extending the left leg out long, bringing the right leg into a tabletop position. From here we're going to breathe out, bringing that leg across our body, looking over the opposite shoulder and increasing the rotation stretch in our lower back. Here I'd like you to hold it for 3 deep breaths. With each breath out, see if you can let that leg relax a little bit more. Often when people do this stretch, they might get to this position, but then taking a deep breath in, breathing out, allowing that leg to relax a little bit more, repeating that again, and continuing for 3 to 5 breaths until you've got the stretch as far as comfortable for you. From there, we just roll onto our back, swap the legs over, and repeat on the other side. Thank you for watching our spinal stretch video today. All of these exercises can be very useful to stretch through your spine, maximising your flexibility and mobility. Certainly talk to your physiotherapist if you're having any discomfort with these exercises and stop immediately. There may be one that's more appropriate for you.